seconds. She had won with the 6th guard.
The showdown between these two fighters should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Sean Showtime Porter, weighed in at 157 pounds. He's 5'6" and has that nice reach of about 70 inches. And facing him, Caleb Sweet Hands Plant, this former middleweight champion of the world, comes in at 6'1" with a reach of 74 inches.
An amazing reach advantage that fighters do not expect to see in this kind of fighter. The jab is unassumingly long and sharp and fast, and that will really put you off your stride.
Sean Showtime Porter, the two-time welterweight champion of the world, born in Ohio, but fighting out of Las Vegas, USA. Caleb Sweet Hands Plant, fighting out of Tennessee, but now living in Las Vegas. This former middleweight champion of the world is looking to get back on track tonight.
Todd, can you spot the reach difference? Can you spot it? Look at that.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Las Vegas, Nevada, by way of Northeast Ohio, here is a welterweight champion of the world, Showtime, Sean Porter. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing from Nashville, Tennessee, now fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, a super middleweight champion of the world, Sweet Hands, Caleb Plant.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night, because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves, and here we go. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. That jab misses. This fight has a real good flow to it. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Just see the nerves on a fight stepping into the ring, Todd. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Miss with that jab. That jab misses. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The straight right just misses. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of that sport.
Sean Porter just got rocked. Let's talk about Sean Porter in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
just taking a big breath, and here we go again. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Nice idea, and that hook lands. The left hook, it's finding its target. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Missing with the hook. A straight right just misses. He just missed with that left jab. That right hook won't score. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Let's talk about Sean Porter in that last round. He is down big time on the score.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest.
Let's get it started in round 3. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Punch, counter punch. They've got a big reach advantage here. Let's see if they can take advantage.
You've got to fight dirty, Todd. You've got to get in close. You've got to fight on the blind side of the referee. You've got to find a way in.
His stamina is off the charts. Punch, counter punch. That hook was thrown with some bad intention. Did you see that? Uh-oh, Porter is on wobbly legs. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Caleb Plant just got clipped. Down goes Caleb Plant. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
That's like...
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Got to waste time. Get stuck behind the referee. When you come in close, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you. Walk around the ring.
Oh my God, Johnny! Porter backing up after that heavy shot. We're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Plant in that last round. Let's see how... Here we go to the 4th round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Should we be surprised if these two fighters go the distance tonight, considering how much they've emphasized their physical fitness? Tried to score with that hook, but missed. They exchange punches. And he scores with the counter. We wanted action, and they are delivering. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
The middleweights are the best nutrient to come across. Obviously, the glamour is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace, you can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history book.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. You'd like to see more jabs. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Sean Porter in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Do you believe what we are seeing? There's a counter shot. They're both trying for a knockout. Catch and shoot. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
This can be so frustrating. You're such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Missing with the hook. Left hook just missed. Nice looking right hook, but he blocked it. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And the plan is hurt. Let's talk about Sean Porter in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Unfortunately, this fighter... Here we go in the 6th round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep...
Oh, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Man is in some serious trouble here. And Plant is down. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Got to see that again.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory. That is, Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.
I'm Todd Grisham. There's no other venue like it. Welcome inside the Grand Theater. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Introducing Josh the...
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds.
We welcome you to this beautiful theater. Shakespeare has nothing on the drama that we've seen. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver.
He's the biggest fuck.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. No defense for that hook. A lot of pre-match drama. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? Fighting at the bit to get it on in this historic venue.
For a fighter walking into a theatre, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Taylor in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
It's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag. Now you've let back into it. Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out.
Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart. Just the same.
Breathe while you're stepping out. I need you to focus on what
You're smart.
Here we go for round two. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Swing and a miss with that jab. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges, Judge is going to have a tough job.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Jab does not score. Misses with the straight left. Looking to land the hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, you know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Relax.
Don't give him anything. Go back and win the round.
The bell rings and we start the third. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Those counter punches have to hurt. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Johnny, I love watching these lighter fighters just based on the hand speed and the foot movement. It's so impressive to watch. There's a counter shot. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Both men step back for just a moment. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they... Here we go to the fourth round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've got it hands down.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Not a lot of punch out, but thought there might be more action here. Oh, and they got rocked! What a moment this is! It somehow weathered the storm. Hold it right there. Stumbling around on Bambi legs. No, we don't see a knockdown.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Swing and miss with that hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
On to the fifth we go. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt and you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter-punching.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've gone in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. Spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
He got out of the way of that right hook. Good counter-punch. You'd like to see more jabs. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Switch on. Get your boxing back together and go out there and
Start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't
focus and getting ready for the job. Keep that count on and win the round.
On to the 6th round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he
Decide. Body.
They ain't stopping me, I'm a pro like a Mac. Drip flow like a tap, tiptoe to the stack. Thrive under pressure, know when to attack. When it's showtime, front row to the back. Front line with my back up against the wall. If I'm up against the odds, then I'm about to give it all. About to get them all, I want everything they got. Coming for the top, I won't stop until I fall. Me, I'm trying to ball out like LaMelo Ball. Watch me switch the gears.
knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close hands.
Stamina is off the charts. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He threw a punch and just got countered. He misses with that jab. Incredible work rate. This is a high-octane battle. Every time they throw a shot, they get... This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes we just saw.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, they...
Here comes round 7. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Code red time for Josh Taylor. Thought we were going to see the finish there.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Stamina is off the charts. Beautiful counter, and now going for the finish. And it appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will you do? Tell him when he goes to the corner. How many?
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Will the referee stop it? Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. no secret who has the... There's the bell to start round 8. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to...
Oh, my goodness, Johnny. At some point, the corner has to set, and Marquez goes down. That body shot right there paralyzed him and won him the fight. Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Well, look at his corner, look at the instructions. He needs to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
You need to turn this around halfway through.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Is he going to punch himself out? Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Stumbling around in potholes. Let's talk about Marquez in this round. That'll be a 10-8 round for... There's the bell to start round 9. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
That left hook miss. That counter shot lands. These two fighters are made for one another. Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Missing with the hook. Lucky that hook didn't score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round.
Marquez, tired.
And there's the bell to start round 10. He really seemed to exhaust himself last round. Let's see what they have left.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Swing and a miss with the hook. got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
And down goes Juan Manuel Marquez.
There
As
you
you can
go.
see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Starting to take some deep final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. This is the 11th. We've entered the championship round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Can't find a home for that jab. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Down goes Josh
What was finna
Taylor.
happen? I knew what was finna happen.
How good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did
Knew what was finna happen. Oh, it's gonna catch his ass.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
you've been put down, you've got to think right. You're fine.
There's the bell for round 12. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got a horse on that. He's got a bluff on it.
Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a cliff. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
They threw the hook. It didn't land. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit, and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. Jab slightly off target. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous decision win.
Good fight. That nigga was big as hell.
That's levels. One is up there, one is down there. But you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, hard lesson. I totally agree.